Desperate civilians run for cover as bombs rain down on a marketplace in Syria's Idlib province, the latest airstrikes in the nation's 8-year-old civil war. The attacks, seen in video on social media, coming a day after U.S. President Donald Trump broke his recent silence on Syria, blasting Russia, Iran, and the Syrian government, and demanding an end to the bombing campaign against the rebel-held province.
I don't like what's happening. They're killing indiscriminately many civilians. Bad things are happening over there.
Trump vented outrage as he headed to the United Kingdom Sunday and earlier via Twitter. "The world is watching this butchery," Trump tweeted. "What is the purpose? What will it get you? Stop." But the Kremlin, which backs Syria's government, on Monday rebuffed Trump's comments, saying the strikes were justified, claiming militants were launching their own attacks from inside Idlib, the last remaining rebel stronghold and home to some 3 million people. Russia is pointing the finger at neighboring Turkey, saying it was supposed to prevent attacks by rebels under a deal hammered out last year. That agreement created a demilitarized zone in Idlib, calling for it to be free of all heavy weapons and jihadist fighters. But that deal has come under heavy strain, and Turkey has called for a ceasefire in Idlib to prevent more civilian deaths. Aid workers warn of a humanitarian crisis as refugees seek shelter at the Turkish border. The United Nations says more than 160 civilians have been killed since the strikes began at the end of April, with some 270,000 fleeing the area in search of refuge.